Now let's take the very first question. Here it says that the letter of the word Varun are written in all possible ways and they are arranged in the dictionary. Then what will be the rank of the word Varun? So clearly, what we know is that in our dictionary the letters are arranged. In fact, the word form, the letters are. So as we know, in a dictionary, the words are arranged as per the alphabetical order, right? For example, if these are the letters and if I want to make 5-letter word, then the very first letter in the dictionary would be starting from A, right? Then N, then R, then U, then V, right? Why so? Because this is the order in which these letters are arranged in alphabet, right? Alphabet starts from A to Z. So this will be the very first letter. So all the letters which will start from A will have the possible arrangement wherein we can arrange taking these 4 letters. For example, so in that dictionary, the words will starting from A, all possible words starting from A will be written first. So how many words it will have? If A is fixed, then these letters will be arranged, and these letters can be arranged in 4 factorial ways because there are 4 letters. Similarly, the next time the letter will start or the word will start with letter N, and the very first letter will be N-A-R-U-V. Again, all the words starting with N will be written and they will be such that these 4 letters can be arranged. So again, this will be factorial 4. On a similar line, the next will be R-A-N-U-V, correct? Again, that will be arranged in 4 factorial ways wherein R is fixed. The next will be, it will be U-A-N-R-V. Again, if I fix U, then these letters can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. The next comes out is V. The very first word starting with V would be V-A-N-R-U, right? The next would be V-A-N-U-R, right? Because these two will be exchanged. Next V-A-R-N-U, and next V-A-R-U-M. So this is the word which we had to find the position. So till here it was factorial 4, factorial 4, factorial 4, factorial 4. Then this is one way, this is one way, and this is the one way. So adding this is nothing but 24 into 4, which comes out to be 96. So this is 96, then 97, 98, 99, and 100. So we can say that the word will be ranking 100. So 100 becomes the right answer. Now in this question here it says that the number of natural numbers between 100 and 1000 such that at least one of their digit is 7. Now such kind of question wherein we get this condition that at least one. How do we solve? We solve by taking total minus none. This is the method we follow. So if I want to find the total number of numbers irrespective whether the digit 7 has been used or not, then we can say that the very first number will be 101 and the very last number would be 999. The total number of numbers is 900 clearly, which we can see. Now out of these 900, let us figure out those 3-digit number which do not contain digit 7 at any of the places. In that case, what we can do is that we have to take 3 numbers such that in none of the place 0 appears, right? Now since it has to be a 3-digit number, obviously at the first place 0 will not appear. So for this place we have 8 possibility. Out of 10 digits we have 8 possibility. For this, other than 7, all digits can be used, so we have 9 possibility. Here the same, we have 9 possibilities. So total number of numbers wherein no digit is 7 would be 8 into 9 into 9, which comes out to be this will be 8648. So if I deduct this number from this total, we'll be getting the required number. So the answer would be 900 minus 648, which comes out to be 252, and that becomes the right answer. Again, this question is very similar to question number 1. Here it says that there are 120 permutations of these 5-letter words and they are arranged in a dictionary, and if each letter is an ordinary 5-letter word, then we need to find the last letter of the 86th word in this list. So we have to find the 86th word and there we'll be finding which letter appears. So clearly if I arrange them, then it will be A. The very first letter would be, the very first word would be A-E, then it would be H, then M, then S, right? This will be the very first letter. So all letters in this all letters starting with A, if I want to find, then this will be 4 factorial, right? Next, starting with E, so it will be E, A, H, M, S. Again, if we arrange them, then it will be 4 factorial. All letters starting with E. Next would be all words starting with H, so it will be H, A E M S, again 4 factorial, and starting with M. So we have to count this, right? So these are 24, this is again 24, this is again 24. So 24 into 3, this total comes out to be 72. So we are very close to 86, right? So what we'll be doing is that starting with M, again if I add 24, then it will exceed 26. So what we will do here is that we will be fixing A, M and A, then we have to follow E, H and S, right? These three letters, fixing these three letters, they can be arranged in 3 factorial, which comes out to be 6. So 72 plus 6 will make it 78. Again, we can start with we are done with MA, right? So again we can start with ME. So the very first word would be MEA, H and S. This will be 79th letter, 79th word in fact. Then MEA, SH. This will be the 80th, correct? In fact, we can add 6 here, so it will go close to 86. So what we can do here is that fixing ME, then these three can be arranged in again 3 factorial ways, which is 6. So now the total comes out to be 78 plus 6, which is 84, correct? So the next will be MHAES. This will be 85th word, and then MHASE. This will be the 86th word. So clearly the last letter is E, so option D becomes the right answer. Now in this question we have to find new flag which is designed with 6 vertical strip. So it is something like this, right? This is the flag which has 6 vertical strip. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the color used are these 4 colors: yellow, green, blue and red. And we have to find the number of ways this can be done so that no two adjacent strips have the same color. Very easy question. What we can do is that the very first strip, this has all 4 possible values, right? Or 4 possible option. Any color can be fixed. Next, for this we can't use that color which has been already been used here. So obviously out of 4 we'll be left with 3 options. The same thing we can say for this strip also. We can't use the same color which has been used here. So again out of 4 we have 3 options. This also we have 3 options. This also we have 3 options. This also we have 3 options. So obviously the multiplication of all these will give me the answer. So here if I multiply and try to figure out the way it is given in the option, then we can say that till here it is 12, and these 4 multiplying will give me 81. So option A becomes the right answer. Now here the question says that the number of 10-digit numbers says that the product of any two consecutive number digits should be a prime number. Now if we want to take the product of any two numbers, say A into B, and if this should be a prime number, then it happens only in a case wherein one of the numbers should be a prime and the other number should be a 1, right? Or it should be that this is prime and this is 1. This is the only way wherein we can get the product to be a prime number. Now the number of digits which we have to form is 10, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, right? Here we can have any two consecutive digit, right? So even the product of these two should be a prime number, or the product of these two should be a prime number, so and so forth. So what we can do here is that one of the cases that say this number is 1, 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 right? And rest of the number, let me just check. Rest of the numbers should be a prime number. So this is prime, 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 and this is 1, right? This should be 1, right? So 5 places there should be a prime number, and 5 places there should be number 1, right? This is one of the case wherein we are starting the number with the prime number, and the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So obviously these are the 9 prime numbers. So this place can be filled by 5 ways, this can be filled by 5 ways, this can be filled by 5 ways, so as this and this also. So the number of ways wherein this number can be formed is 5 to the power 5. But this is say case 1. The other case could be if I start the number from 1 and end with a prime number. In this case also we can see that if we take any two consecutive number, then the product is going to be a prime number. This case will also in this case also will be getting the same number of numbers, that is 5 to the power 5. So the overall answer should be 2 into 5 to the power 5. This should be the answer. I think the options are wrongly given, so you can just ignore this options, just retain this option. Now here the question say that we have to consider 5 points that comprises the vertices of the square and the intersection point of the diagonal. So let us draw this scenario. So this is a square wherein we have the 4 vertices and we have to draw the diagonal also. So here is this point of intersection. So this is 1 point, this is second, third, 4 and 5. So we have to find how many triangles can we form using these points. Now, as we can see that in this situation, if we take any 3 points, then the number of ways of doing so is 5c3, right? Which comes out to be 10. So there are 10 possibilities because for a triangle to be formed, we need 3 vertices. So these are the 10 ways wherein the 3 different vertices can be formed, wherein we can draw a triangle. But we have to exclude those cases wherein the 3 points are collinear. So here we can see that these 3 points are collinear. So one case will be deducted. Similarly, these 3 points are collinear. So this case is also deducted. Apart from that, or any other 3 points if you take, then not all these 3 will be collinear. So definitely the answer has to be 8, and this is a very easy question I believe, because we have to just deduct the number of cases which is not possible from the total cases. Now in this question it says that we have to find the number of now here the question that how many of the 900 3-digit number have at least one even digit, right? So again the question is based on at least one, so we'll be following the formula that we'll be finding the total and we'll be deducting the none from it, right? None mean in the sense that no digit is even, that we will be deducting from all the given 900 digits. So obviously we have to create 3-digit number which has only odd digits, right? So it will be 1 3 5 7 and 9. So we have to use only these numbers. So obviously this number can be filled in 5 ways, this 2 can be filled in 5 ways, this 2 can be filled in 5 ways. So overall the number of numbers which has only odd digit is 125 and the total number is what, 900. So obviously if I deduct 900, if I deduct 125 out of 900, which is 775, then these numbers will contain at least one as even digit. So 775 becomes the right answer. Now in this question we need to find a 5-digit number which is divisible by 3, and the numbers used is 0 1 2 3 4 and 5 only, and the repetition is not allowed, right? In how many ways this can be done? So we have to find all those 5-digit numbers. Now clearly if we want to find the divisibility rule of 3, then we know that if a b c d and e, these are 5-digit number where a b c d e are digits, then if it is divisible by 5, then the sum of the digits here should be equal to any multiple of 3, right? Sorry, I said 5, but basically we are looking for 3. So if the number is divisible by 3, then the sum should be divisible by the sum of the number should be multiple of 3, or it should be divisible by 3. Now we have been given 6 digits here, right, starting from 0 to 5. So obviously if I add these digits, so 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, it comes out to be 15, which clearly is a multiple of 3 or is divisible by 3. But if I use all the digit at once, then the number of digit will become 6, but we have to create a 5-digit number. So obviously we have to ignore some of the digits from here, or exactly one of the digit from here, and then we have to test whether the sum becomes multiple of 3 or not. So clearly here we can see that if I ignore 0 and if I take only 1 2 3 4 and 5, then the sum comes out to be 15, which is multiple of 3, right? Can we take 0, can we make a 3-digit number which includes 0 also? Yes, we can make. In that case what we have to do is that we have to ignore 3, then only the balanced digit sum will be multiple of 3. For example, 0 1 2 4 and 5, their sum comes out to be 12, and clearly any number which is formed by using this digit will be divisible by 3. So either this or this. So let us take this case. In this case clearly the number of numbers will be what, 5 factorial, because we have to arrange these numbers, right? Plus in this case the digit 5-digit number cannot start with 0, so here I have only 4 options, right? Any one out of this. For this we can use 0, but we can't use the number which we have already used at this place. So again it is 4, here it would be 3 2 and 1, so their product will come out to be 96. This is nothing but 120, so plus 96, which is 216, should become the answer. Now here the question says that the number of different 7-digit number we have to form using only these digits, such that digit 2 occur exactly twice in each of these numbers. Now if I take 7 places like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, then what we can do here is that we can select any 2 places where digit 2 will be placed, right? Rest all the 5 places, balance 5 places, we have two options for each of these places. Which two option? Digit 1 and digit 3, correct? So what we can take is that the number of ways of selecting two different places out of these 7 places, number of different combination is 7C2, right? And for rest of the places, every time the options is 2 and there are 5 different places, so obviously the number would be 2 to the power 5, and which on simplification will be getting this 7C2 is nothing but 21 and this is 32. So obviously the answer would be 32 into 21, which is 672. So 672 becomes the right answer. Now here the question say that out of the 7 consonants and 4 vowels, so there are 7 consonants and 4 vowels, the number of word of 6 letters to be formed such that it contains 4 consonant and 2 vowel. So it's quite easy question. What we can do is that if we have say 6 places, so out of these 6 places, 4 places will be occupied by consonants and 2 places will be occupied by vowels, right? So the number of ways wherein the 2 consonants, the 4 places where the consonant can be selected is 7C4, right? Similarly, the number of ways of selecting the 2 vowels would be what? Number of vowels is 4 and you have to select 4C2. So this is selection. For each selection, we can arrange them in 6 factorial ways. Why so? Because there are 6 places. So we can arrange for each combination, we can arrange them in 6 factorial ways. So overall number of ways will be multiplied by 6 factorial. On calculation, we'll be getting it as 151200. So this becomes the right.